You take for granted that you get to go on school trips, and now it's not a given just to go on school trips because it's part of learning in the curriculum. It's a privilege, and it shouldn't be a privilege, it should be a right.
The Great British School Trip is a great campaign by myself and Hyundai to get 25,000 school kids over the next academic year to great museums and facilities like this across the country on great days out. With the cost of living crisis around the corner, teachers having to cut back on school trips. But the research that we've conducted has shown over half of the children deliberately don't tell their parents about school trips because they feel that they can't afford them.
To be able to tell them that they were going on a school trip and that their parents weren't going to have to find the money to fund it, they really couldn't contain themselves.
It's important that business does as much as it can to support the young generation to get out of schools and experience life and different skills that they may not get in a classroom.
It's been amazing being the first school to take part in the Great British School Trip. We've come to the RAF Museum, and first of all we had a tour around the museum looking at the planes with the experts telling us all about them.
Coming on the Great British School Trip with this school has been amazing. We've built rockets that have flown halfway across the classroom.
The best bit about the school trip is you get to spend time with your teachers and friends where you can just have fun.
It's great to be out the classroom, which is lots of fun.
Making our own rockets and seeing how to do it.
They could be inspired to become the engineers, the doctors, the accountants of tomorrow. They've just thought about what they could be. Their imaginations have been lit up, and that's really, really important.
And if other children across the UK can get as much out of it as my children have, it will be fantastic.